Hey y'all. She coming. Hey, one brown-eyed girl. Hey, you got play 7. What's up? Hey, use with all them numbers. Hey, Deirdre Gibson. Click Vic. What's up, y'all? How is this going on? What's going on this Saturday? Hey, Johnny. Hey, Pamela. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Tony. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Lil Mo, Wanda, Ned, Nana. Wait a minute, it's going fast, y'all. It's going fast. Hey, from the Fiji Islands. What's going on, Keisha, Keish, Capricorn Cass? Oh. Got it. Grandma, what's happening? What's going on, Sid? Hey, Tiff, Trustworthy, Gloria, what's happening? One brown-eyed girl. My wife, pretty, thank you.
Who said that? Thank you. No, keep going. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, Miss Sugar. Hey, Animal. Hope I said that name right. Hey. Hey. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? We are talking about our unidentified feelings. What's going on, Mackenzie? Hey, Mackenzie. Twiggy, what's happening? Unidentified feelings. Feelings. Whoa, feelings. Hey, 23 Queen. Hey, Nelson. Hey, Michelle. What's going on? Unidentified feelings. Hey, April Santos. So appreciate you coming back through. Hey, Carissa, Deborah, Shoni. Unidentified feelings. Oh. Somebody feelings, nothing but feelings. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Brooklyn in the house. Hey, y'all, what's happening? Yeah, we ain't got much. We just, we just come on because we consistent like that. That's what consistency does. When you consistent. Jay's supposed to be on the other side. I know. I tried something different. Y'all, my mama came to see us today. My mommy and my sister came through today.
Hey.
Question about the matching outfit. What's your question? Mom and sister came through. We did a TikTok. I'ma post it in a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Wear what in public? Yeah, we wear clothes in public. But what you mean? Hey, Alberta, Sig, Magnolia, Delaware, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Baby, start this thing out. We are talking about, today's topic is unidentified feelings. Unidentified feelings. How would you address it? Uh-oh, and get the pizza.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Having pizza today. Today's Saturday. Did nobody feel like cooking?
I didn't warm up the whole thing because I didn't know if you wanted it.
I don't want no pizza.
Okay.
I don't like pizza.
Okay.
I eat pizza if I ain't got nothing else to eat.
You said hiding. You said hiding on the dinner time?
Yeah. Unidentified feeling.
See, that's not what... I don't know what you mean by that. Because When you say hiding.
When you're not hiding,
because
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying people who don't have feelings.
But then I say unidentified because people that they're with is not
aware of those feelings.
Not aware. So
okay, yeah. Okay,
it's unidentified. You don't,
not making it known.
Yeah,
you're not making it known of how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, say, for instance, being in a relationship with somebody and you not knowing that person don't love you.
Yeah. What do you do with that, y'all? When you
find out?
No.
Oh.
This, like, you don't find out. Like I always say, when somebody loves you or not. If you don't feel the love, I mean, how do you be with somebody that you do not feel loved by? Why are people still with people that they don't feel loved by? But then
when it's not reciprocated.
Yeah, some people will say because financial status.
Right.
Some people say, they unable to move at the time. I'm spilling the beans and telling them. If that's what they are used to, is normal to them.
Okay.
Okay, but the question is how do they know that that's what they're used to if it hasn't been addressed? How do you address that? Hey, Lele.
Okay, so you're saying say if that's
somebody
not
say comfort zone, huh?
Yeah, somebody said insecure. So if I'm not used to, I've never been in a relationship that was like that. And all of a sudden somebody get into a relationship where they're not feeling the love like they did in the previous relationships, but it might feel like because it's a different person, that's the reason why I don't feel it, but not really knowing that person don't love you.
Right. Well, okay, so I used to get this all the time.
Because you're hoping that they will love you soon enough.
Okay.
That was her.
But I would get this all the time. And to this day, I hate this phrase. I hate it. Some people don't know how to love you the way you want them to love you. I hated that. I hated when people told me that. Some people not gonna love you the way you want them to love. They love you how they know how to love you. And I used to hate that shit. And that's probably why I dealt with this for so long, because that's what I would put in my head. Oh, well, just because I'm in love, they don't, I gotta accept for them to love me the way they love me and not for the way that I want to be loved. I'm currently experiencing this now. What you mean, Mackenzie? Like which part? Oh, you said so much.
Like what side? Are you the receiving person, or are you the person who don't love who you're with?
Yeah. And not saying they don't love, they just don't know how to show true feelings for that individual.
But some people don't love.
Why you with somebody you don't love?
It happens a lot, more than you know.
How you can...
Because of financial stability. Some people can put that aside and say, I don't love this person, but because he provides that security of financial stability, I'm going to be with this person. A lot of females do that.
That's not love. That's not love. That's using.
Exactly. That's what I just said.
That's using. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do, but then I love from my spirit. I love from within. I don't love at
somebody said waste of time.
Hey, country girl. Somebody said needed a place to stay. Let's say JT say happens all the time for multiple reasons. Mm-hmm. Domestic violence is a case in point. Wow, they don't love me the way I'm used to being loved. They love me the way they know how. But sometimes that's not healthy.
To me, that's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough. Because I need to feel it.
That's true, and man... Wow. Sometimes people can't show affection. But why? That's another question. Sometimes I used to get that all the time. Some people can't they say that's definitely not healthy. Yeah. Some people can't show affection. Hey Kenya. Why you can't show affection? Okay, I got a bunch of whys, y'all. Why you can't show affection, and if you can't show affection, why would you want to be with somebody that you can't show affection to?
Brown eyed girl said they don't know how.
Again, while you with somebody, you cannot fully
Express.
open yourself. Like we talked to somebody about opening themselves. You can't open yourself. How is that? You can't open yourself and guard yourself at the same time.
Can't open your heart and guard.
You can't open your heart and guard your heart at the same time.
Cause mom, what? I said it's blending in with my stuff here.
Yeah, mine too. Can you see it now? I make my favorite love.
It's more so on my end. Hold on.
Because of the white? Yeah. They weren't taught. Okay. Love language is a real thing. It should be talked about up front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I didn't know what love languages was. I learned here late in life about love languages because I've always just been a person to tell you how I feel. I just tell you how I feel, and we go from there. Right, Miss J, I need to feel, what you say? Hold on, wait, hold on, it went past, y'all. She said, right, Miss J, I need to feel it. The verse telling me all the time I'm an affectionate person, okay?
Yeah, I am.
JT says you can't show affection because you might not be used to receiving affection. Okay, Dr. Tony says you have to be open. You have to open your heart and guard it at the same time. Oh, okay, you have to open and guard it at the same time. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is something.
People love in different ways, but the person don't love them. Sometimes it takes time to understand.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's nothing but a secondhand emotion. That's what that meant when Tina Turner said that. That's what that meant when Tina Turner said it's just a secondhand. Wait. Is that what that meant when Tina said that?
I guess she said when what's love got to do with it.
Wow, this is hitting y'all. Wow. Okay. Wow. I never looked at it like that. I just sung the song. Wow. I'm tripping. Somebody said, do you love her enough to let her go? I just feel like if you don't love, I don't understand how you can be with somebody you don't love. I just don't get it. And matter of fact, better question, how can you know that your partner don't love you and you still there? Hey, Biggie, you cannot love anyone if you don't love yourself. Yeah, that could be true. Not understanding the love language. But dope. So see, the thing is, I didn't know nothing about. I didn't even know anything about love language. I've always went on my feelings. I didn't know there was such a thing called love languages. Like I said, I learned about it later on in life. It still doesn't change who I am as a person on the inside. But it was good to learn that. When you find out yourself, more of yourself. One of the biggest failures of marriage is not understanding love language. I read that. That people don't get on being disrespectful. Okay, all right, here we go. What you say? Wait. I went by fast. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. It's going by fast. I'm trying not to miss it. Let's see. What's love got to do with it? My answer is everything. If you love me, act like a verb and show me. Okay, y'all, it's going fast. So if we miss if we miss it, y'all, what y'all say when you type it in, copy it so that you can post it till we read it. Because y'all get mad at us for not reading your comment, and we can't keep scrolling because there's a bunch of people in here. So kind of copy and paste. Love language is where it starts. Like anything else, your love language evolve. Sleeping in separate room, bedroom. I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get it. You reading too? You reading too? I can only learn from the advice you two give. Appreciate it though. That's a different conversation for another day. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold it down, baby. I'll be right back.
You have to say it's a love thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the screen over here, so. I'm looking at the screen. See, we're in different positions, so I'm looking at the screen. Some people, but in relationships for convenience. Yeah, that's what we was just saying earlier. People are in a relationship for financial reasons, for security, stability. So they really don't love that person. They're not in love with that person. They're just there for this financial security. It's the way your partner expressed their love for you. Okay. Hey, yes, Milton. It's different when you share the same love language. Coexisting. I love the advice you two give. Learning how to love other by their love language. And that's the thing, like Swing was saying, we did I don't know if you guys go online and you Google, you can do a quiz to find out what your 5 love languages is. And then what your main, love language is. It will tell you the different percentages. And then that way you can find out what your love language is. So. We did that not too long ago. So that's the reason why she was saying that she just found out what love language is. Because a lot of people will ask you, what's your love language? Hey, Yvette Johnson, thanks for coming by. You didn't miss too much. You missed too much. Okay, you did it too? Yeah. So. After 23 years, it gets full. What do you mean? What gets full? What gets full? Patent 411. My thing is that I could not be with somebody I do not love and I'm not in love with. I have to feel it in return. So I took that test and I was surprised by my love language. Okay, and a lot of people, that's the thing, is you'll be surprised at what your percentages are with those love languages if you go online and take them. Because Yvette just said she was surprised at her love language. I agree. I have to feel the love in return. Yeah. I mean, because I'm a very affectionate person, so there's no way I can be in a relationship and not feel the love in return. There's no way I can be in a relationship and question whether you love me. Or feel like I'm just in it alone. I mean, just like how you were saying before, you knew, but you just thought, well, eventually they'll love me back. I love so hard that I can't imagine. There's no way. I mean, there's no way.
I just used to wonder why I was the only one feeling the way I was feeling. And like I say, since we've been one, everything that I feel with you is what I've always wanted to feel my entire life, with love by my family, love by
in all your ships,
everything. I just never understood why if everybody else was different, why was I different? Why did I stand out different from everybody else? Why wasn't I like everybody else? You get what I'm saying?
I just think that the things that you've been through have actually made you who you are. And a lot of people that are in your life are just, I guess they're just sitting back like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And just wowed because they can't understand how you still, like I even said earlier today, you still have a smile on your face because of who you are. And I can't answer the question of why they didn't love you the way that you wanted to be loved, as far as family. I can't answer that because that still boggles my mind to this day.
Yeah.
Knowing the type of person and who you are,
Yeah.
I don't get it. So I can't answer that. That would be a good question for somebody like.
And the thing is the love that they have.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal for them. They don't see nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So.
And like I was telling you earlier today, remember I said, well, treat it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? To where, me, I match energy. I don't care who you are. I match energy. But that's not who you are. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't tell you to match that person's energy and knowing that's not who you are. But Jay will match that energy. You don't give me love, I don't give you love in return. That's just who Jay is.
I don't know how to not, because people always say, well, do what they do to you. The Bible even say, do unto others as you have. But the Bible say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So that's what I grew up on. So I treated everybody the way I wanted to be treated, but I wasn't getting that in return.
But see, that's the thing.
I know.
I don't want to say don't go by because you live your life by the word, but at the same time you have to insert that when it's needed. And at that point in time in your life when people aren't treating you accordingly, but you're doing your part, then that's when you got to shift a little bit and handle that accordingly. That's why I say when you hear me say, I know that person, I know how to handle them accordingly. You'd be like, what did that mean, Jay? Yeah. I know how to handle a certain person according to how they interact with me. Mm-hmm. I give them the same energy that they give me. So you chilling, you quiet, or you going to give
I have to be mad to do what you do. Like if you say if somebody give you energy, you give them.
But see, it's not a mean thing.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying it's not mean,
right?
Because you're doing what they doing to you. I'm saying I would have to be mad in order for me to treat somebody the way they treat me.
But see, the way you say it makes it sound like that you, when you say you got to be mad, it's not out of anger that it happens. I'm saying like
no, I say I would have to.
I know, but that's.
But you're not doing it out of anger.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to be angry to if somebody gets like say somebody got a smart mouth all the time. They come back with something. You don't have to be angry to get. You don't have to be angry to match that energy. You just give it back to them the same way they give it to you. You do it so calm and cool and smooth to where, like I tell you, remember people an hour later will be like, damn, Miss J just cussed me out. I didn't even know it. You see what I'm saying? Give them the same energy.
Answer that question for that.
Do you and Miss J ever not really argue but disagree in a respectful way? Do you ever not really argue? We're not arguing now, so... I mean, this is respectful, don't you think?
No, I think that's what they're just asking.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We do it just like how we're having a conversation now. We're doing the same. What you see on live is the same way when you see us disagree on live. It's the same way we do in private. It's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. Somebody asked, so when did I know, I forgot who asked that question, mom or somebody. When did I know that either you asked, when did I know I wasn't being loved or when I was loved? I can't remember who asked that question and how they asked it. It probably gone now, but people can't give you what they don't have. Somebody said life a go getter. So that's another cliche what people would say. If somebody can't give you what they don't have.
I don't agree with that. You say you don't give you what they don't have. Some people choose just not to give it to you. To me, it's by choice, right? No?
I say it again?
I said sometimes it's not that they don't have it. Some people just don't know how to give it. It's not that they don't have it.
See, that's what I don't get. How do you not know how to give it?
Because some people are actually scared. They're like, scared to show emotion. Some people don't show emotion as far as being affectionate and things like that. And I noticed that even though I don't pretty much go by a lot by the zodiac signs, but I noticed that certain people of certain signs, like a Libra. I know most of Libras they're not a touchy-feely person. They don't like to be the first ones to hug you. They don't like all that.
My mom's a Libra. Your sister's a Libra.
And I just told you my sister just changed within the past couple of years. She used to be this type of person when you do her, she hug you, she would do like this. So it's a Taurus too, empathy
or emotional. I couldn't receive. What you say, TJ? I couldn't receive love for a long time because I didn't love myself. Okay, let's talk about it, y'all. A lot of y'all say that you didn't love yourself. Me, I say if you're getting up every morning saying thank you, Lord, you're getting up, washing your face, brushing your teeth, putting on clothes, putting on the acts, and like you happy. How is that not loving yourself? I feel like a person not loving yourself. You just don't care about life. You don't care about nothing. You look like shit. You
look like how you feel.
You look like how you feel. So what y'all mean when you say you didn't love yourself? Because I used to get that all the time. Some are
damaged that they only know how to protect themselves. So they're just in protective mode all the time to where they just don't give anything else. Can't expect people to be how you are. I don't expect anybody to be how I am, but at least be.
But me, I expect people to be like I am.
No, I don't expect people to be like I am, but at least be
compassionate.
Be compassionate, like love and hug on me. If you know I'm a love huggy type of person,
you cannot love yourself and give different
presentation.
Now what that mean? I just want to know. You gotta talk to me.
Dumb it down.
Dumb that thing down for me. Nah, hell. Shit, you talking like you in the office. Talk to me like I'm on the corner in the street, finna go in the store.
A lot of people get. Oh, it went fast. What if they didn't get it as a child? So they're saying that almost like, well, if they didn't receive it as a child, then how do they know how to give it?
You know, D Hunt, you say, what if they didn't get it as a child? Look at me. I didn't get what I've always wanted. I didn't get what I got right now until I got in my 50s.
Dr. Tony said you're one way in public and another way in private.
Oh, okay.
It's the battle of nurtured versus nature.
Now, what that mean? Battle versus nature. Wait now. Y'all going too fast. You came out better. Some of us still working on. I ain't always been here, D Hunt.
Well, that's what she's saying. That some people aren't there yet. Some people aren't there yet. They might take till they get 50. You know.
I'm telling you, when I noticed love, when she came in my life, loved me unconditionally, without question, wasn't looking for nothing, didn't ask me for nothing, didn't expect anything. I thought the Lord was playing tricks on me. I did, because I ain't never had this type of love that I have today. You know, my self-esteem was low, but it wasn't to the point to where, you know, I ain't care for myself. I care for myself. You know.
But you've always have a loving spirit. You always love, though. It's just a matter of you receiving the type of love that you were giving out. I'm saying. I'm saying that to you, right?
Wait a minute, hold on. I'll tell you they could this. But anyway, I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry.
I was saying, you always had a loving spirit and a loving heart. It was just a matter of you receiving the same type of love you were giving.
Right. I never received it the way that you give it to me. That's why that's why I love you so much. Is because you love me the way that I've always wanted to be loved. And what I mean by that, you love me without question. You love me without you know, I don't, you know, you love me.
It's not conditional.
It's not conditioned. Exactly. You know, because they have some people, I love you, but anytime somebody say that, but I love you, but you don't love me. Shit.
Unconditional, what was that? Go back.
Which one?
Right there. Now you are experiencing unconditional and genuine love.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And so I don't feel bad. You know,
They said so it didn't seem real at first.
Huh?
Someone said so it didn't seem real at first. The love that you were receiving.
Remember, I used to look at you and I'd be like,
Yeah, and I used to wonder why she was staring. I'd be like, why is she staring?
This is what I used to do, y'all. I'm just waiting for that other shoe to drop. Remember I used to say that? Okay. She ain't changed yet. Okay, she's gonna ask me for something today. Damn, she ain't asked me for shit today. Oh, you playing with me? Okay. It took me a while. I used to do that. I just say she pulled through a lot of layers.
How do y'all keep what?
That fire going. We was cold as ice long ago. Baby.
Real people don't change.
Right.
You mean as far as feelings?
What?
When they say real people don't change, because everybody
No, I'm
changes.
saying real. I mean, I understood when they say real, recognize real. Real people don't change. Like me, I've been up the way I am. I've always been. I got to the point where I just gave up because I wasn't changing who I was. Mm-hmm. I wasn't gonna turn into an abuser. I wasn't gonna turn into a user. I wasn't gonna turn. It's just, damn it, today nobody could love me the way I want to be loved. And damn it, I just wasn't gonna be loved. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Let's see. With a lot of relationship, it's blending in with this.
I know it. It's with the stripes.
Hold on. It's blending in. Okay, wait.
It's blending in with the stripes.
Wait, let me back up.
That's why a lot of stuff I'm sitting here looking crazy because it blended in with the stripes, and so you see half a sentence.
Okay, a lot of relationships end by always anticipating something that will go wrong or too good to be true. And that's what I am so glad that she just kept at it. She kept at it because had she not, we wouldn't be together today because I was something. She had to pull some layers off of me. I was a whole onion. I was a whole onion. She had to pull some layers off of me. Let's see. You learn to trust. I never had an issue with trust. I never had an issue with trust. It's just, I always just waited for the other shoe to drop.
Yes, and when you have not, scroll down one time. Right there it says, when you have not been loved the way you want to be loved, you are skeptical. There's someone.
Yeah. So, hey Charlie.
See, and Sheila says she's 60 and never been in love.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said I'm lucky to have experienced that twice in a lifetime. Mm-hmm. You know.
So you didn't think that you could experience a second time?
Oh no, because a lot of my friends were saying you're lucky just to have that. You had that in your lifetime, mm-hmm. because a lot of them was telling me that they didn't have it.
Right.
And I used to sit back after they told me that. I said, wow, I thought you had the happiness that I have, and no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
No. Our thinking can block us from loving against. Yeah. I sabotage many relationships because of my expectation. Now, when you say expectation, you mean your standards? You had high standards, or you expected certain things from that individual? See, because you can have standards for yourself, mm-hmm. and
for your relationship.
Yeah.
And if they're not giving what you were giving, you think that you blocked your blessing from being loved, or
right?
You guys both true love. I hate that this matching.
I expected the relationship to fail. Oh. Wow. Why I wasn't looking for it to fall.
Yeah, that's self-sabotage.
I just always wondered because people always, everybody that I had been with, prior, they come one way, but then when you get halfway in, they become something else. I said, my standards stay on 100. Yeah. And I used to just say, I know that it got to be better than this. It just gotta be. And I know y'all that we come here by ourselves, we're gonna leave by ourselves, all these cliches that y'all be talking about. But at the present time, you know, people want that human touch. People want that attachment, them feelings that we talking about. So I'm asking, how can you be next to somebody that you do not have feelings for? You gotta have some type of feeling.
That boggles our mind right there when we just know people who are in relationships. We're like, how do you sleep next to you? You got somebody next to you that you can't even, and you don't feel anything for. How do you do that? Like, I'd rather be by myself than to play these kind of games and just for the sake of me having a warm body next to me.
You better curl up with a bunch of pillows and some
blanket.
He can blanket shit. Look, we got a bunch of pillows and he can blanket and us. Some think that someone is better than no one.
See, I can't settle like that.
Yeah.
I can't settle like that. Because to me, you're messing with yourself and then the other person. Let them be them and to be whoever they want to be or by themselves. But I'm not gonna sit up here and knowing that I can't stand you or don't love you and you're laying right next to me. I can't operate like that.
Wow. I said definitely it can't settle. It's not healthy. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. Because you lay next to somebody that you don't have feelings for, is it easy to step out? And if it's easy to step out, why do you step out other than leaving the person you with? Why do you step out? When I mean step outside the relationship. You don't have feelings for them, but then you step outside the relationship, but then you don't want to let the people that you don't have feelings for go. That's a question, ain't it?
Yeah. And again, I would say, I'm going to see what everybody else say, and I'm going to see if that's what I'm thinking.
Let's see. Somebody say selfish.
Mm-mm. It's a selfish move anyway.
Selfishness. As you leave it, bro, move on. Peace of mind over warm body. You have to be secure with yourself to be alone. It takes strength and maturity. Okay, sometimes it's financial reasons, selfish.
That's the thing. I was going to say financial reasons. That's why some people are so selfish just for financial reasons. That's why they step out for somebody else to feed.
But listen what I'm saying, baby.
I know.
Listen to this. Okay, so they not feeling the person they with. Right. They with the person they with for financial reasons. Okay, check this out. You with the person for financial reasons, but you don't have no feeling. Then you step out to get whatever it is you're looking for that you don't get from this person. You step out on them. You come back to the person that you don't have feelings for. Then the person you stepped out with come and interrupt with you, and you still lose your financial stability because you didn't step out. Then that person then find out that you ain't never really loved them. So why not let them go before you step out?
Because some people don't think.
You get what I'm saying? See,
yeah,
that's
so
how I
people,
think.
But I get it. But some people don't think. They don't go that far. They don't take it that far to the what ifs. You see what I'm saying? They don't take it to the what ifs.
Now y'all see what makes me different. I think that's how I think.
But that doesn't.
I think about the ending instead of the
right. But that doesn't make you different. It don't make you know. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not different, but I would too. I'd be like, okay, well, what if I get caught? Then it's gonna go this way. You know what I'm saying? So am I willing to risk this? Right. But some people don't go that far because they just think they ain't gonna get caught. They don't. That think
somebody just said that. Somebody just said. I don't know who just said it, but somebody just said it. They don't think they're gonna get caught. Right. Again, even the ones that think they're not gonna get caught. Again, you still okay. Put it like this. You with this person for financial stability and no feelings, and you with this person to get whatever you get out of them and no feelings. You still not having no type of feelings. There's no feelings nowhere. Then it makes me ask, what do you exist for no feelings? I mean, I'm like, God, maybe.
I don't know, cause I'm like I said, I'm a very what do you call it?
Wait. Affectionate
person. Yeah. So I can't even relate to like not feeling for somebody because I'm not gonna stay with somebody, and I'm not gonna be with somebody I don't have no feelings for. I'm just not gonna even give it any time to linger on.
I can say that I was in a relationship for the sake of having somebody. My marriage I was in for financial stability, but I loved it. I might not have been in love, but I loved him. I had some type of feeling. You can't just be married to somebody you don't have feelings for.
Because you have feelings enough to, you have feelings for that person, even though you wasn't in love with them.
Right.
You respected the marriage and loved them enough to not cheat on them.
Cheat on them.
Right.
Be honest
right.
and loving and do the wifely duties and all that other extra. You know, I can't stand under false pretenses. Yes, I'm not staying anywhere I'm not happy. I think they just want to come to the reality of being single. Wow. Hey, Dr. 24K.
Hey, Dr. 24K.
So I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. What else say? I would say.
I believe it's sad when someone will never know how or experience what genuine love really feels like. Me too.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is sad that people will never, experience it, because I know when you finally experience it, you're like, well, doesn't it feel like?
Man, you hear me when I said that? I said, wait a minute, where you been? I said, shit. But then they say you can't. Where I'm from, everybody know everybody. So you can't date in a small town. Everybody know everybody dated everybody connected some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Again, y'all, we tell these stories because it's something that we've been through. If you don't get to know an individual, because I seen somebody with some foolishness just a minute ago, you have to get to know somebody for who they are, not just what you see right here. We both have a past. She's 55 and be 56 in a couple of weeks. I am 51.
This ain't our first relationship. We're not 19 and 20 years old.
We both have a past. So, now because you don't know our past, that's not on us. But I that thing saying the wish, how you think when you only got half a brain?
Yeah. There you go. Say it. That's it. Say it. You don't
I can't be mean. I'm alright.
You already said it though.
I'm just saying. Y'all, those of you that get on here with that foolishness, understand that we are grown.
Yeah, we've been through some stuff.
Half a decade women right here that's been through some things. Good Lord. I'm just saying, shit. I didn't come out the womb with a woman. I had my mom, of course, but I ain't come out the womb knowing relationships and what they all about and what they stand for and some things. I've been through some things.
And the thing is, we're not counseling anybody because we're not professional counselors. We're not life coaches. We're not any of that. So all we're doing, we're not counseling people. We're sharing. So we're reading what you guys been through, your comments, and just saying what we've experienced or what we would do in that situation. We're not telling by any means, oh, you need to go do this or do that. Because don't come back and say Swing and Jay told me to break up with Jamal, and you're going to talk to Swing and Jay because it ain't none of that. It ain't happening over here. It's just our life experiences is all we're doing, and we've had those. Yeah, we've had those. So good and bad.
But y'all, that's another thing. Now, I'm gonna ask again. What makes me different? This is why I got a question. What makes me different? Other people get in other people's business, like, how long you been together? Where you live? How many kids you got? What kind of dogs you got? Did your dog die? Did you, how many pools you got? How many cars did you buy? What kind of job you work at? Where you work at? You got all these questions.
How long you been there?
Yeah. So then they get a person like me that don't ask none of them questions, that ain't concerned. I just take what I can and leave the rest. So what makes me different from them people? And why is everybody else the same and I'm different? Now you get it? Because I don't ask these people, I don't get in these people's business. I just don't.
Somebody said, did your dog die?
I'm just saying, y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Those are just people who are nosy. you're not nosy. But that doesn't make you different. There's a lot of people who aren't nosy. Just some people are just naturally nosy people, but they don't see anything wrong with it. They're like, well, I just asked, because we have people on here that do that. But my thing is, we share what we want to share. So if it comes out that all of a sudden I told you my dog died, then you found out that my dog died. But other than that, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Yeah,
There's just some stuff that, even though we're on this platform, it doesn't give anybody a right to know about anything about any one of us.
Right.
Whether you're on a platform and you're live like us, or you're on a platform but you're not sharing, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't give anybody the right to know.
Let me ask you this, babe. Say we get on the Tamara Hall show, the Steve Harvey show, or the Tammy Ronan show, or the virtual, and then one of them people asks us the question that they ask us, do we have the right to answer, or we say we just not rather?
Yeah, you say I prefer that's the question that we just don't answer, and they will respectfully See, even they'll be like, well, okay.
See, even the celebrities will know that we are not entitled to ask certain questions. DC, you don't have to put that in there. Just if you see something, just block it. You ain't even got to do it. Just block it.
Just like, here you go.
Yeah, DC, you ain't got to do it. They know us long enough to know that we ain't for no foolishness. So if you see it, just get it up out of here. But that's that. And the reason why I say that is because I don't. I'm gonna use these people as an example. Denzel and Paulette, Will and Jada, Gabrielle and what's his name, Dwayne. Mm-hmm. I like these people. I like their relationship, but I don't get in these people's lives and be telling them, well, why are they doing this? Well, how come this here? Well, how did they do this? But I don't get in them people's life. If them people want to share that stuff with me, guess what? They know me personally, or. It ain't no art to it. I'm just not getting in them people business.
Yeah.
It don't concern me. If it don't have nothing to do with me, I ain't getting into it. I mean, you're right.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And like I said, those are people either, depending on what question is asked, those are people who are nosy, or those are people with hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if you keep saying, well, I just want to know, and then you come on here, or you get in our, comments with bold comments saying, well, I don't see why you're on,
platform,
you're on a platform, but that still doesn't give you the right to know everything about me.
That's
just like me asking me for your social security number. Well, you was live the other day, so why you can't give me your social security number? I'm just trying to figure out why you can't give me your social security number.
Hi, Selena.
Really? Hey, Selena.
It's like this. It's like right now on social media, they talking about Common and Tiffany Haddish. I like Tiffany Haddish and I like Common. But I ain't trying to figure out why them people broke up.
Boundaries. Yes.
I don't care why them people broke up. I don't care if they broke up.
That doesn't have any bearing on your life whatsoever, right?
Yeah, and it ain't my business. And I don't understand why they feel like they got to put it out there. She got to say one thing, then he got to come back with another. For what and for who? Everybody wasn't sleeping with them people. I'm just saying. Them people wasn't sleeping with them. I'm just saying them two people sleeping together with each other.
We say they wasn't in a relationship. We wasn't in a relationship with them. They wasn't in a relationship with each other. I'm nosy now. Was Tiff dating? Ask Tiffany.
Ask Tiffany. That's what I would say. You share what you want. Everything is meant to share, and we shouldn't care. Exactly. I mean, that's just what it is. I'm just. Now, no, Steve can ask me to come on his show. I ain't gonna ask him about Marjorie. I'm gonna just say, hey, Marjorie. Hey, girl. That's all I'm doing.
Not how long y'all been together. When y'all first meet? Did y'all kiss on the first date?
Yeah. But even though Steve tell his story.
But yeah.
But ain't nobody
that's
getting
the reason why you know, because he told it.
Yeah.
Not because somebody else told it or what have you. I don't know. It's all about sharing. And like Dr. Tony said, it's about boundaries. That's what the thing is. People like to keep stuff private to themselves.
Yeah.
I got to have something for me. So I can't tell everything about me. I got to have something I can keep private to myself.
Yeah.
So,
but hey.
That was just like remember how they used to have that on I think it was in VH1 or MTV Cribs.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who it was, but it was a celebrity. And usually they go on people's bedroom.
Yeah.
But they said, no my bedroom's off limits because that's something for me. That's private.
Right.
So, you know.
You know,
you're not entitled to go into somebody's bedroom.
And what's so killing about it is people can put they life on display, and they can answer all the questions you ask, and they ask is still not satisfied.
No.
You ask one question, you want another question.
Yeah.
You know, man, golly.
Look, so do y'all have any questions? No. I'm just kidding.
I got something else. What? You know,
I can't find those.
Oh boy. Okay. They need to date themselves before dating other people. Yeah.
That's that whole self-love, getting to know yourself.
Yeah. That is a. But I would like to say that, you know, people know us and know what we stand for and what we will put up with. What is a shopping trip like for the two of you? Online and don't get involved. Online and I don't bother with it.
I mean, if we do, we go out in public, if you're saying what is it like when we go out shopping, it's quick. It's quick. And entertaining sometimes, but it pretty much is quick. It's quick. Yeah.
How long do you think you should wait before you get into another relationship? Time doesn't wait on anyone. All I would say is let your heart heal first. Mm-hmm. But time doesn't wait.
Make sure that you're just done with that relationship. Make sure that relationship is done with before you even decide to move on to another relationship.
Oh, she said, I was trying to picture you in the store having fun choosing matching outfits. No, she does that online. She's like, oh, baby, wait, but what you think about this?
Like, she'd be like, yeah, okay. And then she'd go right back to scrolling, doing what she's doing. And then when she get it in the mail, then she'd be like, baby, is this for me? I'd be like, really? I just told you last week. Man.
But I would say, heal your heart first. And make sure that whatever you was dealing with, make sure it's gone. Because when you get into a new relationship and you haven't dealt with that old baggage, that tends to follow you. Mm-hmm. You got to make sure you're done with that before you even involve somebody else. It's not fair for the new person to have to deal with your old shit. Mm-hmm. So that's what I got.
We pretty much got the same. We pretty much have the same taste. So, because they were saying you trust my style and judgment, but we pretty much have the same taste and stuff. Majority of the times, yeah.
Hear your heart first. Interesting quote. Yeah. That's all I can say, because you know, when I got involved with her, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't dealing with no old baggage. You know, I didn't want her to have to ask me about somebody knocking at my door or somebody calling my phone. I didn't want that. I wasn't going to stand for it. So I made sure that all of that was dealt with. It's not fair to the new person that you're dating, that you're there to date and get to know your new partner. Your new partner don't have nothing to do with your old partner. That's all it is. And me, I'm the type of person, I'm a protector. I'm not going to let nothing or no one disturb her peace or mine. So, don't y'all see why she with me now? Why we with each other? Because we fit. Don't we fit, baby? Yeah.
We already answered that question before, April. Leave them where they at. Leave them where they at.
The exes for a reason.
The exes and X, leave them alone. Because you can't really, to me, move on if they're still, especially when it's okay if you run into them, you say hi, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, depends on what y'all relationship was prior to. Mm-hmm. But, no, not sit up here and go, well, what you doing today? I mean, you're not letting that go. So you need to let that go and let the new person come into your life, because you still got that old person in your life. Yeah, it ain't gonna work out good.
I'll do y'all one better. I'll do you one better. Before you get involved with somebody and you're still dealing with your ex, bring that conversation up first and say, hey, do you have a problem with me being friends with my ex, and watch where they go from there. Don't get into the relationship and then ask about the ex. Ask about that ex being friends before you get into a relationship. That's gonna tell you where where your relationship gonna go.
I mean, it's obvious, user, with all the numbers that if you got kids involved, I get that part. I'm talking about when you have no attachments.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a no-brainer. When you have no attachments, then yeah. But when there's kids involved,
it should be about the kids
communication only about the kids. That's it. It shouldn't be what you're doing tomorrow unless they got the kids. Other than that, it shouldn't be no communication whatsoever.
Yeah. Because you have to understand, exes tend to want to sabotage what you have because they now see what they lost. You understand what I'm saying? They may not tell you, but they will see that, we used to go on lake trips and we used to go on trips, or we didn't go on trips and now you ruin, and you know. I
forgot your name. Go back a little bit. I forgot her name. She said, what if Pretty J...
Wait, right here? Oh, right here?
Pretty as J. It even, like I know you said, your mother-in-law or mom still deals with the ex-spouse. That's her. You can't control her relationship. You can't control anybody else's relationship in the family. But one thing the mother-in-law or the mom should do is be discussing you guys' relationship, like what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
But you can't control anybody else's relationship. Yeah. They just should not be discussing what's going on with you and your spouse.
What about stepkid? If the stepkid was a part of the relationship and that person was raising them or tight with them, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't drag your children into your mess. Don't do that. That's why children are damaged now, because people are putting children in grown folk situations. Look out for the kids.
So I left the relationship after 8 years because ex was told they can call him anytime they did.
Wait, where you at?
Right here. Where? Go back. Right there. Says I left the relationship after 8 years because ex was told they can call him anytime, and they did. Now see, to me that's disrespectful. Because there should be a time limit. Yeah. If there was kids involved, even so, there should be a time cutoff that you can't call after 10 o'clock unless it's an emergency. No, ma'am, no, sir. But other than that, if kids aren't involved,
what if they have a pet together? Really? I'm gonna let Miss J answer that one.
No, just let that grin on your profile. That's enough.
Wait, y'all take turns with the dog. I'm just saying.
You go pick Fluffy up this week, and then you pick Fluffy up next week.
Ow! And then Fluffy got to meet the new one.
To me,
and be jealous of the new dog. Hey, come on, man.
We gotta let Fluffy meet Cujo or whatever. But no,
grown children are men. Sorry, no, we don't have any kids. Oh man.
Pets can be like kids. Y'all serious?
Shit.
I mean, to me, I get that about pets. I used to have a dog too, but I'm not gonna be petty enough to where I get the pet involved. I'm sorry. Hey, little Fluffy just want to deal with daddy ain't, mommy ain't.
I want to see Fluffy today. Today is my day to see Fluffy. I don't care what you're doing and who you with.
Wait a minute, you done scare Fluffy away with them.
Fluffy, who she had over there? Fluffy, tell me who she had.
Look,
Hey, Fluffy, wait, Fluffy, you ain't Fluffy. Don't growl at me, Fluffy. Oh wait, let me take you back to your mama.
He said, "Come get your dog."
Yeah, that'd be confusing, Fluffy. Don't be doing that. Pet support. Oh man. But y'all, this was a good one. This was a good live today. We appreciate y'all coming in. We will say again, we are not licensed therapists. We're not no life coach. We're not no counselors. We speak on just everyday life experiences that we dealt with, that we deal and see every day. Take what you can and leave the rest. Take what you can and leave the rest. That's all you gotta do.
Or in other terms, if it don't apply,
let it fly. So y'all can see our we have a podcast called Conversations with Swing and Mrs. J. You can catch that on Spotify and Anchor. We have a Facebook page, The Real Swing and Mrs. J. We have YouTube Swing Therapy, Instagram Miss J, Instagram Swing Therapy. What else we got?
You said Facebook.
Yeah, I said
okay,
Facebook.
Well, then you good.
So y'all just we have all those platforms. What you get on one, you get on the rest of them.
What you don't catch on one, you catch on the rest of them.
Yeah.
And
So
you go to YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, so you be notified. Hit that notification bell so you be notified every time she uploads daily.
Call the roll, Swain. Yeah, Swain, did you take it? Let's take the money back, and it's a trigger. The money is back, and no, my truck is still in the shop. I'm not complaining about it. I just thank the Lord that I still have a job. You know, He's been carrying me this far. He gonna continue to carry me. I have soul trust in the Lord that's been having my back from then since then. So I have no question. But thank you for asking, though.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody else have anything left to say before we go?
Yeah, we got another live to go jump into.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What is the Cash App? The Cash App is on my bio. If you look on my bio, you will see the Cash App right up under my name. If you go to The Real Mrs. J, her Cash App is under her bio. It's also in the Facebook. You feel free. We're not asking for anything because it's my issue. I know we together, but it's still my issue. My knee is doing fine. And my knee is doing good. I'm continuously wearing a brace on it.
The live we're about to go into is Dr. Tony 4. Dr. Tony 4. Dr. Tony 4.
And she is a licensed
Wait a minute.
life
Let me
coach.
ask her because Dr. Tony, are you still going live?
Yeah. Let
me see.
Now, she is a licensed life coach.
Yes.
Now, you want to get some information, that's who you ask.
You might want to ask in the live because other than that, she charges.
Yeah, she said yes.
Okay, she's still going live.
Okay, Dr. Tony, she get ready to go live in about...
Dr. Tony 4.
She get ready to go live in about 5 or 10 minutes.
That's Tony with an I.
Y'all, please go in there and be respectful.
Yes.
You know,
because we're her moderators and we will.
We will, no questions asked. But let her know we sent you. You know, so she'll know that she dealing with some grown folk and not some kids.
Swinging Jay sent me over. So let's all go over to her live and let's see what the topic is for today.